So there are some popular patterns out there where the marker is placed for a center decrease. We've had questions about how to address that in the setup. So here's what I would suggest. You knit to 2 stitches before the marker, as per the pattern instructions. And there's your marker. And then the decrease called for would be a slip stitch, knit 2 together, psso. In order to do that, we're going to run into this marker, and you'd have to take it off and then shift stitches and put it back on. Here's how I would do that so you don't have to do that in the following rows. So we've knit to 2 stitches before the marker as per the instructions. Go ahead, slip the stitch, and then we're going to have to knit 2 together here. So I'm going to just shift that over, remove the marker, and this is where that center stitch is going to be. So I am going to place this marker outside of the stitch rather than on top of the needle. So this was that center stitch right there where the marker should be. So what I've done is I've just shifted it over onto the outside of that stitch to mark it versus having it rest on the needle. Okay, so now we're going to shift that back over and then complete the sequence. So then we already slipped one right here. Now we're going to knit 2 together. And then psso, which is to pass that slip stitch over. And then you would continue on knitting to the end, or as per the instructions. So here's that center marker that rests on the outside of your work, on the right side. And then what I would do as you continue to knit succeeding rows, you will be able to knit easily through that sequence of the center decrease. And then every few rows you could just move your locking stitch marker up to mark that center stitch. Hope that helps.